beautiful ones. Welcome back to the sanctuary where you can be yourself and also come here. Also sit down and gain the wisdom of what the divine message is bringing us today. So at this very moment, I'm here to declare a message, but also for you to just embrace this cozy vibe of this beautiful, cozy corner of the universe. I call everyone my beautiful souls. So for the ones that are here to tune into this message that is literally being broadcasted at this very moment, because this message is to all, welcome. It's a beautiful place here, and it's safe to be yourself. It's safe to be your natural nature. You know, there's no diversity, we all have differences, right? Ones are more darker than others, right? And ones are lighter than others, but it doesn't matter about the differences, because at the end of the day, we are all beautiful souls, and we are always walking with the divine. So today's message is very intense. It's been guided for me. I've been holding this message for a very long time, but today is a day that I disclose this message to all. And yeah, here's the message. Today the message is for the destined ones in preparation to become elders in this timing. It has been decided you are the next elder to sit on the throne near the protection of the divine. Your name has been written to receive passage into the gates of heaven. This is the highest portal opening into the life of becoming an angelic ancestor. I'm only speaking to the chosen rights to walk this passage of honoring thyself, in which not all will resonate to this message due to status and rights not given. Only selected few are chosen for this role. And to be honest, there are different chosen positions within the walk of life that we are taking part on. So, you know, this is also a message to ones that, you know, there's different divine chosen purposes. There's not only one, right? And at this very moment, this is a message being broadcasted into all families in the journey to walk this life. And I'm here to say that the oldest lines of creation has a message to declare, and they have been risen for this very moment at this time. For all of us, And and this message is saying that I am rising and I have been risen to destroy. Due to violations that has taken place, all karmics are being replaced, including karmic elders within all creation of the family of life. The rest of this new recycle of life is taking place at this very moment. All karmics will be scanned and documented for the transitioning phase. Some will take the place of the ancestors that has been suppressed into darkness. So what is being said is that the karmics will be scanned and they will be documented, and also for the ones that have been suppressed into the darkness and lifetimes ago, they have not risen from that darkness of that suppression. So the karmics that took place of this disgrace at this very moment of this lifetime, they will be replaced. That's what they're saying at this very moment. The ones that have been suppressed will be the ones created now. Because the oldest line is destroying every signature darkness that has took place in this life. They are risen for this very moment, for the protection of our life. And so I'm here to declare this message, because they have been risen and they're taking forms at this very moment. Darkness is upon the earth. The oldest lines of protection has risen. The oldest lines has been risen for this awakening of this new era within this new world order. The new world order is being and has been created and formed with planted seeds of order. As we speak the darkness, the darkness has no chance of being created in this existence anymore, because they will be destroyed by the protection of the light ones. The oldest lines are making sure of this action taking place. Cycles had to be destroyed to help raise the vibrations for the oldest lines to become revived into life. The oldest lines has awakened due to my broadcasting message. And within this lifetime, they have been created before time was existed. They are the oldest intelligence of consciousness, in which will never be written in this plane. They will be remained hidden by the divine protection, but will make their appearance soon to all beings on this planet. They are here to destroy all all darkness upon the earth. We are being called to sink into the earth, to be anchored with the sun, the moon, elements, the divine elements, the water, the fire, the air, the earth, and our signature vessel. And the frequency of protection from Mother Earth. At this very moment, Mother Earth is having her protection barriers for this very moment, and the oldest lines of creation are helping the frequency of Mother Earth for that barrier of protection for our life. Because when they destroy that darkness, it's going to be felt by us. And it's going to be an extreme, like it's, you know, that instant that they did to the mother of the seas of life. They threw something in the water and it became a supernova. And that was an act of warfare. And that was it. The divine has stated war after that. 11:44 on the timer. In which a lot of sea animals died and transitioned. Right? So that was an act of war. And also destroying Mother Earth ecosystem was an act of war. It has been held far too long. And this order is being placed now because this shift of this new order is being risen at this very moment. This transitioning phase is happening at this very moment. And so, yes, right now, since it's going to be the ending of this cycle life of the year of the 9, ones that are operating in darkness and doing the work of that disgrace are trying their very best to stay alive. They're trying their very best to stay alive. The war casting will be destroyed and will ripple throughout the bloodlines. The darkness that has been unleashing darkness to take over the nature dark ones, right? Because we are all different nature of walks of life. Ones will be destroyed and doomed for eternity by the violence of conflict over the light of consciousness. The creation itself is being risen at this very moment. Right now, black magic of conjuring dark entities and dark forces are time high at this right now, at this very moment. So again, like I said, for the ones in the back, right now, black magic of conjuring dark entities and forces are time high right now. Protect your barriers with light language. That is the guidance here, as well as what I stated of the frequency of that. They are doing any sacrifice due to the eviction notice from the divine. They're being evicted. Okay? They will not have a place on this planet. They will no longer be created in this existence. It has been declared all who participated will be held accountable for their actions and criminal behavior upon the universal life force within all who sacrificed and who suffered damages and death due to the suppression of that darkness that took place for very long lifetimes. We are protected by the sacred tree, and the blood of the divine will cover the bloodlines. Only who has been deemed worthy of this highest honor with light in every moment. We are here experiencing life, being restored and evolved to the highest level in life. The darkness are after us chosen ones, and the ones who has been destined to become an elder for this new phase of this new earth. The oldest lines of protection are called to be within the forefront, to stand as a barrier protection over our lives. The darkness are after chosen ones to be a host for their bloodshed bidding war, but I will not stand by this action. I will not stand by it. The supreme tree of life will protect my ancestors, and my life force ain't no one has no authority to destroy the sacred soul to my sacred tree of life within my bloodline. I declare the light to become me. I shall not be in no harm. I am anointed by the gods, divine forces that has been given to me for this very moment of this time, has risen for the depths of creation of mother womb of life. The ones who are not able to see through this thickened darkness of this storm will reap what they have fallen into the traps of those controlling their dark nature of their souls. So that's what is being said. That's what they're saying, is that the ones that are thickened with that darkness of that storm, they will also reap what they sow for choosing not to reveal what the divine has been giving them, chances after chances, lifetimes after lifetimes, to do the correct work, to rise and to be of a change for the next generation of time. They will reap what they sow, because they did not take the measures to remove that thickening of that darkness upon their eyes so they could see clearly. So they could see clearly within their life. And their dark nature of their souls Like I said before, ancestors that has been suppressed for countless of lifetimes, that did not have a moment of opportunity to rise. They will have this opportunity now, because these karmics will be destroyed, and they'll take their place. They'll take their place, and the ones that has been suppressed for very long times will have the opportunity now to rise. Because like I said, this cycle will be destroyed. Right? And so now the ones that have been within that darkness for a very long time, you will have the opportunity now to rise. So choose this opportunity wisely. I'm speaking to you so you can hear me clearly. This is not a moment of opportunity to take lightly. This is an opportunity so you could rise and you could be of change for this moment of time. This is not given lightly for the ones that are not deemed worthy. These are ones that are going to be reincarnated again, so they could have a place in this life finally, after being suppressed for very long times. And so, like I said, karmics that taking the opportunity to target ones, their family are going to be replacing them at this very moment. And it's going to take place because I am declaring this message at this very moment. They will be replaced, and it has been declared. The karmics who disobeyed the divine forces, the gods, the angels, the divine guidance, and divine ancestors of the chosen ones are being punished for their evil deeds in order to possess hosts of darkness to control them for their own soul destiny to be ripped from them. They will be held accountable, and the thickness of this darkness will be destroyed with their essence by placing their force of life to be bitted by this darkness, who is trying to destroy and kill off chosen ones at this very moment. And the divine is not having it no more. And this is why the oldest lines of creation are being risen at this very moment. They have risen for this very moment. As a result to this massacre events from all walks of timelines that our ancestors had to face, the ones who fell into darkness due to the trials in their life will be replaced. They will be replaced again, because like I said, the ancestors that has been suppressed by events of massacre, okay? because events took place for plenty of lifetimes to take lives of ones, to fall, right? And so now, again, they'll have the opportunity to rise. And again, do not take this opportunity lightly. For the ones that will be risen to reincarnate, to have a place in this motherfucking life. And again, a rising opportunity for the ancestors who are in darkness in this very moment. Their soul will be risen for their deemed worthiness in the eyes of the divine. Karmic ones who acted upon destruction, chaos, and disrespecting divine ones holding the true intelligence of sacred source codes within them will be replaced, and their soul will be trapped within that darkness that has been thickened within their eyes by the mess they created. The divine has declared to destroy them, and their walk of life will be taken away to serve the conditions of those consequences to be held. Lastly, the ancestors who are given the opportunity to rise will be watched. They will be watched because they have fallen. So now they will be watched because the divine has deemed them worthy to rise for change. So they will be watched. This is a warning to y'all. For the ones that will be risen for this very moment, you will be watched. Like I said, it's not to be taken lightly when the divine is giving you life to reincarnate, to take place in this motherfucking life. So choose your actions wisely. I am only a message of this warning. You'll be watched as everyone has been watched. The chosen ones has been watched, and every walk of life has been watched. They have been taken record, and they have been documented for this time. So you be watched as well for the ones that will be risen for this very moment of time. I'm giving this warning. This is an opportunity. Do not take this lightly again. Us chosen ones are doing the work so you can have this opportunity to walk your path freely within that frequency of life. This is a warning to all who will be given a chance to rise above the darkness, to become created in this given life for change. For change. So this is the message that I have been given. I addressed it the once because, like I said, this message is being broadcasted at this very moment. All right? You are seeing it live time, but also this message is being heard as well at this very moment that I'm giving this message at this live time. At this live time, okay? So I addressed them, and I addressed the ones that will be the next elders, the next preparation of this change, the leaders. You know, there's multiple chosen positions that will take place. Leaders, the pioneers of this new world order, you know, the new generation of this chosen children will take place also. They will also have positions within this life as well, within the new order of life. Like I said, everyone will have chosen positions. All right? Ones are not above another. Again, ones are not above another. All right? And this new world order will all equally. All right? All right? But the ranking is the only difference. But we are looked at the eyes of the divine equally. So like I said, for the ones that will be risen, it's equal exchange in this motherfucker. All right? Equal exchange. Like I said, you will be watched. In this new world order, it's only equal exchange. If it's not beneficial, you'll be destroyed. In lame terms, for the ones. Because like I said, the oldest lines of creation has been risen for this time. All right? And like I said, the karmics that took in the opposition's positions, they will be replaced by their own family. And this is taking preparation right now. It already has been taking preparation since the action that was taking place. It already has been recorded, and it already has been documented. They will be replaced again by their own family that has been suppressed in that darkness. They will take the positions of that darkness suppression. They will be bound and linked to be destroyed. And their own family will rise and to reincarnate again. And also for the ones in your family as well that are karmics as well, they will be replaced again. This is all karmics. I'm not just talking about one bloodline, right? I'm not talking about one bloodline. I'm talking about all walks of life. The karmics that took the opposition of this life, they will be replaced. Okay? It already has been declared. And it's already been in preparation. And it's going to be issued out in this new year. Ones believe so dearly that it already has been the new year. We are still in the year of the 9. Some are operating in that thickness of darkness. But for the ones that are here to hear this message, we have not gotten out from the year of the 9 yet. Half left. Okay? So like I said, this year will be the ending of all karmics. Alright? The karmic love, the karmic exchange, the karmic beneficial of life, the karmic's opposition, all of that is going to be taken out, because the only equal exchange there is only to serve the betterment for the new world order that the divine has created with the creation of the oldest lines that has been risen for this time. All right? So this is the message to all. And to all to hear the message, to take this opportunity not lightly. All right? Because I'm talking to all at this very moment. And so, like I said, protect your barriers. Use the light language to protect yourself, right? Like I have here, right? I have here. And also to sink into the earth, as the oldest lines are here to be the forefront, right, for this protection over our lives, right, and to anchor in the sun, the moon, and the elements, and the frequency of protection of Mother Earth. All right, and all forces that are helping us at this very moment. This is the guidance. This is the light of the consciousness, the creation itself speaking through me at this very moment. All right? This is the message being declared. And yeah, this is the intense shift. The next year is the year of completion. The year of the 10, the year of the cycles being completed, the year of our celebration finally to take place, right? For the ones that will be risen, for the ones that have been experiencing darkness at this very life that we've been experiencing, right? Because us chosen ones and us walks of life have been in this thickness of darkness for a very long time, but we have the sight to see. But the ones that has taken the opposition of that position do not have the sight to see, and that thickening of that darkness will not be removed by their given eyes. There will be a lost soul. There will be a lost soul. Because they have been disobeying, to disobey the divine forces, to disobey the gods, right? the guards that are protecting all walks of life, the ones that disobeyed the angels to rise, and the ones that disobeyed the divine guidance and the divine guides and the divine ancestors to protect the chosen ones. Oh my day. Oh my dear. 444 on the motherfucking timer. You will not be protected. That thickening of that darkness will be still there. You'll be a lost soul. There will be a lost soul. And they will be replaced again by their own family. All right? And so, this is the message of this cozy corner of the universe, where that we are here to hear the divine message, and also the guidance of the forces that are here to help us evolve, to transform, to, be the betterments that we could be, right? Because they're the ones in the forefront as well, right? We are the forefront in giving sight, right? But they are here as well in the forefront to protect our life, right? Because they're here to assist us in every given moment. So, like I said, for the chosen rights that has been gifted this passage of honoring thyself, welcome to this new walk of life, this new journey to receive this passage into the gates of heaven. It's the highest portal opening to become an angelic ancestor in a given time. All right? And also for the other chosen ones that are here to hear this message as well, that will take other positions, right? Because like I said, there's different statuses and there's different roles. There's different passages, there's different paths. There's different journeys, there's different signature natures, there's different creations itself written to receive, right? So like I said, not everyone is destined to become each other's roles. Like I said, the roles that will be given to ones is the roles that will be taken in this new world order. And it's a celebration because it's like we waited so long for us, but also the ones that will be risen waited so long for this change. And I want to thank everyone. And I want to give thanks for the oldest lines of creation, for this beautiful protection over our barriers of life. I thank you for this moment, because you have risen for this very moment of time. We needed you for this very moment, so take the appearance of this form and destroy anyone that is not deemed worthy of the eyes of the divine. Destroy them all, because they do not serve a place in this existence of life anymore. Like I said, they will be evicted, and they have been given this eviction notice to no longer be created in this existence of life anymore. The light will be shined upon the earth, and we will be shining with the light and shine bright like a motherfucking diamond. All right? For the ones that are hearing this message, shine bright like a motherfucking diamond. All right? If you resonate of being a star, bitch, be a motherfucking star. If you resonate being a motherfucking fairy, bitch, be a motherfucking fairy. All right? If you resonate with being a queen, an empress, a king, an emperor, be that one. Because we are here for this new generational shift of this cycle, of this highest honor of life. All right? To feel the divine light upon the earth. All right? It's a celebration, all right? So thank you for being here with me. You know, I know, again, this message was a little bit intense, right? But I'm only here to declare it how it needs to be, because order is going to be felt. And this new shift, again, the cycle is ending. And for the ones that are here to hear this message, you will be the ones in the forefront in this new world order of change. You will be the future for the next generations of time. Like, again, the ones that are resonating with being an elder, you will be the future elder for the next generations of time. The karmic elders that took the opposition, they will be destroyed again. Because, like I said, elders have been watched, has been witnessed. Some of them did not take the actions to be of the light. So again, there's a lot of opposition that took place. And so, yeah, order will be felt because it's being declared. And it's not going to be stopped. It's not going to be stopped because, again, the oldest lines are here for the barriers of this forefront of this new cycle of change. So, thank you for being here. So, my beautiful souls, because I call you guys my beautiful soul. Embrace this moment. We have again, this year of the 9 is ending, and this year of the 10th, the completion of who we are, we're going to be issued out. And I'm being called to tell you, like, do not be scared. Like, if the divine is calling you to place yourself, to be seen, I'm here being seen at this very moment, like, giving this message. So like I said, like, we're all going to be called. And like, yeah. So embrace this new change, because like I said, like, you know, we are the future generations, and it's going to be a continuance of that change, because this new world order is here to stay. Finally. So, peace and love, love and light, and just enjoy this change, because you have done it. You have done it finally. Peace and love, love and light.